Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here online as we celebrate the launch of the Brit List for this most unusual year 2020. My name is Alexandra ARLANGO and I've been running the Brit List for 13 years. In all that time, I've never seen our film and television industries in such a challenging situation. But every cloud has a silver lining, and the one thing there's been lots of is development, which means loads of brilliant new British scripts. For those of you who don't know, the Brit List is a platform for the best screenwriting talent in the UK. It's a chance for British writers to be acknowledged and celebrated. It's not a competition, rather it's a showcase. And the Brit List that I will shortly announce is the best of this year's drama scripts as recommended by the industry. In 2018, after 11 years of feature film lists, I unveiled the very first list for television drama, the Brit List TV. It was our intention to alternate the lists between film and television each year, but while they remain two distinct forms, the differences between film and television are today not so sharp, and it's now much more usual for writers to work across both. The wealth of talent out there and the great diversity of stories from our homegrown writers in both TV and film is just too great a resource to have only as a biannual event. So I've now decided to combine them. From 2020 onwards, the Brit List will include film and TV scripts in a single list. So a big welcome, one and all, to the Brit List 2020. We are excited to be working once again with our executive producers and headline sponsor partner, Red Arrow Studios, in association with KINETIC Content. Over the last 2 years, they have totally got the spirit of what we at the Brit List do and further supported our ambitions for the future. Indeed, their support across the board has been amazing, and in a moment we'll be hearing from them. But before we do, a huge thank you also to our co-producers, Final Draft and Screen Skills, and our associate producers, Silver Reel and the Film Distributors Association. It's fantastic to have such brilliant partners and sponsors, and it means that the writers on the Brit List can look forward to meeting, albeit virtually for the time being, the great and the good of the industry in our programme of events across the coming year. So now, a few words from Red Arrow Studios and in association with KINETIC Content.
Hello everybody, Carlo Duzzi here, and on behalf of Red Arrow Studios International, it is a pleasure and an honour to be sponsoring the Brit List again this year. Huge congratulations to all of the writers, and a very special thanks to the one and only ALEXANDRA ARLANGO, who's managed to make it all work again, even in the face of a global pandemic. The list has become an unmissable event in the British industry calendar, and we cannot wait to discover its spectacular selection of diverse and inspiring talent. This year, we're also excited to announce that we're sponsoring the list jointly with the new scripted division of our group company, KINETIC Content, led by President and Partner Melissa Myers.
Thank you, Carlo. I'm Melissa Myers, and I'm excited in my new position and on behalf of KINETIC Content to be co-sponsoring the Brit List this year. Having worked as a television agent for 21 years with a specific focus on upcoming international talent, I am so pleased to be able to bring that same excitement and passion to supporting the new voices that the Brit List continues to showcase each year. As a fan of Alexandra and her unrelenting work to seek out the hidden gems of unproduced scripts in the UK, I know she has established a brilliant program in promoting exciting stories and creative work that never ceases to amaze me. Congratulations, and I look forward to meeting and working with you all. Thanks so much.
Thank you once again to Red Arrow Studios in association with KINETIC Content. Of course, the Brit List would not be possible at all without all of the British film and TV industry and the projects that you have championed. Thank you so much for finding the time to participate. This year, there were an unprecedented number of companies taking part and recommendations for the scripts that you felt should be greenlit because of the high quality of writing that has never been higher. 246 scripts were put forward, to be exact, more than any other year. 14 scripts have made it onto the list. So without further ado, here are the writers themselves introducing their scripts.
Hi, I'm Claire HOEY and I'm on the Brit List with Delilah Must Die.
Hi, I'm Belle Knight and I'm also on the Brit List for Delilah Must Die. It's a lonely and intense working class girl wins a bursary to an elite girls boarding school where she meets teen dream Delilah. She doesn't know whether she wants to be her or be with her, but she knows that she needs her attention, and her killer crush metastasizes into a lethal obsession.
My name is Kat Jones and my script is called Jailtown. Jailtown is a surreal thriller set in a prison. It centres around a pretty sadistic wing boss called Klingerman and his brother Shane, who returns to the prison on a secret mission to bring him down. The series follows the psychological and physical battle between the two, but it also tells the story of Beck, who is a new head of security, and she has the task of bringing what is a pretty lawless wing back under control. And also a trans woman prisoner called Evangeline, who has to navigate what is a pretty toxic masculine world and make some brave decisions about where her loyalties will lie.
I'm Roanne Bardsley and my script that's made the Brit List is called MAMMY'S Girl. MAMMY'S Girl is a story about struggling single mother Nia and her teenage daughter Karis. Nia spent 18 years doing everything she can to make sure that Karis gets the opportunities that she never did. So when Karis makes a fatal mistake that could put her entire future in jeopardy, Nia's forced to decide how far she's willing to go to protect her only child.
Hi, my name is ROSAMUND and my script is called Dangerous Appraisals. Dangerous Appraisals is a dark comedy psychological drama, and it follows a human resources assistant called Georgia Noland, who is, she has an uncomfortable obsession with collecting the private details of her colleagues' lives. But when a very glamorous and enigmatic management consultant joins the company to appraise the business, Georgia becomes singularly infatuated with her and essentially destroys her own life and Nancy's in the process.
Hello, I am Theo Mason-Wood.
And I am Billy Mason-Wood.
And our script is Skin and Bone. Skin and Bone follows the story of Alice Drake, who is a funeral director, a mother, and a wife to a husband who is addicted to gambling.
One night she wakes up to find a bunch of Ukrainian gangsters in the funeral home, and they're gonna kill her husband because he owes them a lot of money in gambling debts.
So, Alice Drake starts selling human body parts on the black market to pay off her husband's debt, and then ends up in the palm of the mob.
My name is Alan McDonald and my script is called Last Week. Last Week is a relationship drama set 7 days before the end of the world. A meteor is about to hit the Earth. There's nothing we can do to save ourselves, it's just happening. And my story focuses on a group of people in a small Scottish town, each of whom still have some personal demons or business that they have left to attend to, things that they've never come to terms with. And it's about how these different people in this small town across the 7 days towards the end come to terms with their personal demons, with their worries, with the things they've never quite found peace in, and find a sense of community in the process.
Hi, my name is WUNMI IBIRONKE and the script I wrote that made it onto the Brit List this year is called OPUS. So OPUS is about a 19-year-old girl called Lorraine who paints a painting that's actually a portal to another realm, and then she finds out that she has powers bestowed upon her from the Orishas, who are the gods of Yoruba mythology. So her and her friends who also have these powers now have to navigate this new world and this new life that's been basically magically opened up. and it's set in East London based on a group of 4 main characters who are teenagers, and all of them basically now have to figure out how to save the world and save Lorraine's mother.
Hello, my name is Gabriel BISSET-SMITH.
Hello, my name is Matilda IBINIG.
And our script for the Brit List is called Caring.
So good, consistent care is hard to find, and when our protagonist, a young disabled woman called Tony, finds her perfect carer, she soon discovers that her carer is in fact a serial killer.
Because she's such a good carer, Tony can't dob her in, so the two of them start killing together.
I'm YOUNESS, and I'm the writer of WILDCARD. WILDCARD follows an enormously talented young tennis player, Ali, who is stifled with self-doubt and fear, a fear of failure so overwhelming that it ultimately cost him a spot with the nation's top tennis program. When Ali gets cut, his dad takes control as his coach. He breaks him down emotionally, mentally, and physically. But Ali's fear of his abuser transforms into raging determination. The breaking point comes when Ali's mother, Naomi, finally builds up the courage to leave. She tries to take Ali with her, only for Ali to turn back, obsessed with proving his dad wrong, determined to win at all costs. There is only one path for Ali: greatness.
Hi there, my name is AMEIR, and I'm so honoured to be part of this year's Brit List with my script, TIVOLI. Now, TIVOLI is based on true events that took place in Jamaica in the year 2010 and details the Jamaican government's attempted search and extradition of the drug lord Christopher Coke. So when the search for this drug lord erupts into a full-blown conflict between his loyalists and the Jamaican state, the people of his community of Tivoli Gardens find themselves caught in the crossfire as the war on drugs finally makes landfall on Jamaica's shores.
Hi, my name is Matthew Barry. My script on the Brit List 2020 is called The Gender Games. The Gender Games, which is based on Juno Dawson's best-selling non-fiction book, is the quietly radical and provocative tale of Chloe Jones. Now, Chloe is a 30-something trans woman who is navigating love, life, friendship, work, career in an increasingly confounding world.
Hello, I am Elliot Warren, and my script that is on the Brit List is called Bad Manor. It's about an East London crime family that were once infamous but are now struggling to get by running boxing halls and nightclub doors. However, their youngest member of the family, Charlie, is released from prison just in time when the family are plunged into the darkest depths of the criminal underworld.
Hi, my name is Tumi Bello, and the name of my script is The Philadelphia Hope. The Philadelphia Hope is a drama that follows a team of journalists at an African-American newspaper in 1920s Philadelphia. So in the first episode, we learned that the paper has hit some financial and also printing setbacks. So we follow the charismatic editor Nathaniel as he figures out how to keep his newspaper afloat.
I'm Amy Guyler, and I'm on the Brit List this year with my script, The Jude Problem. So The Jude Problem is about a young woman who, when her mum goes missing, comes to realise that she has a half-brother she knew nothing about. And having to step up, look after him, and starts bonding with him, also realises that he's not like other children and that she and everybody around them, including the little boy, are in danger.
A huge congratulations to all of you who have made it onto the list. I'm looking forward to the year ahead. You can find the full list and all of the past lists on our expanded Brit List website, so please do take a look. And once again, a huge thank you to everyone who's taken part.